Today on the channel, Marvel Legends series is back with Fantastic Four retro card She-Hulk on Way I Got It Figured.
The Way I Got It Figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured back with another Marvel Legends review. This time we've got the inevitable Fantastic Four version of She-Hulk. I figured that I immediately called as soon as they announced the first one. Mentioned it in my video on this one. And I also said I was going to get it. And here she is. So Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, cousin of Bruce Banner, got a blood transfusion from him after she was shot by corrupt criminal type dudes, and she became She-Hulk. And after some years, she was asked to replace Ben Grimm on the Fantastic Four right after Secret Wars. And so this figure was always going to get redecoed into this version, and I am here for it. So we're going to do like we always do, look at the package, get the figure out, pose it around a bit, check out some details, get you out of here with some final thoughts. So right off break, we've got Fantastic Four card, the usual retro card for Fantastic Four. She-Hulk, she's got an extra head this time. We're going to take a look at that, of course. I picked her up from GameStop. You kind of can probably see the GameStop sticker there. And in the last month, wanted to use my coupon before the month expired, and as luck would have it, she was in games and stuff when I went in there looking for something to buy. So I went ahead and grabbed her. But back to the packaging. She does not have a cross sell on the back. This is sort of like a single release. And you've got all her extra stuff, her head, extra head, which seems to be like it's a different hairstyle than what they have in the actual head. Some barbells, extra hands. She-Hulk. When the Thing chooses to take a leave of absence from the team, the sensational She-Hulk puts her prodigious strength to the test as a member of the Fantastic Four. So there you go. We're going to get She-Hulk out and see what we can see. All right, we've got old Shulky out of the package with all of her accessories. And we're going to go over that real fast. So with the accessories, we'll start with the hands. She comes with different hands than the original She-Hulk. The original She-Hulk had like kind of some gesturing hands. There's different gestures this time. So we've got She-Hulk with a peace sign and a thumbs up. And then she's got two regular gripping hands, right and left. She's got the barbells. She's got the extra head, which is, it's a ponytail, but the ponytail is separate. And she looks cool, certainly. And then, there you go, ponytail. Now looking at her, very same figure as before. Even the head is the same, nothing different, but in a 80s Fantastic Four deco suit, even though maybe her, the white band might be a little bit larger than what it really was in the comic. But I mean, looking at it through the camera, it looks about right. I'm actually standing above it, so it kind of has a little bit of a different look from that angle. But in the camera, it looks fine. So one of the things, the things about the original She-Hulk figure, they brought it down just a tad, is that the knees were and the elbows were like a different color than the rest of the figure. And it was, it was quite noticeable. But it seems like they've corrected that on this release. And so, that's a note that's going to be something that's going to, be more favorable in my eyes than that figure. I mean, obviously the figure was great. The original She-Hulk figure is a great figure. And the elbows and knees are probably a minor nitpick. But we don't even have that to nitpick about on this one. So looking at her up close, Fantastic Four styling. And, she looks like She-Hulk, a la Fantastic Four, drawn by John Byrne back in the 80s. Still looks great. So the first thing, of course, we probably should do is swap the head so that we can get a look at that. So there she is with her swapped head. And yeah, she looks cool. Looks great. The head's great. But what I would say though is I don't remember her really having her hair like this as a member of the Fantastic Four. So while I'm super fine with getting an Astro Portrait, I don't know that I would want to use it on this one. I might actually put this one on the other She-Hulk. We'll see. I don't know. But there it is. That's what it looks like. And it's taking me out of the, illusion of the Fantastic Four version. The head sculpt is excellent. There's nothing wrong with the head sculpt. I'm just, for the life of me, trying to remember her having her hair like that as a member of the Fantastic Four. There's that. Then you got your barbells. I just want to see how she holds them. And it's a perfect fit. So that's pretty cool. In the 80s, She-Hulk definitely had a kind of an aerobics, kind of approach to the character. Particularly when John Byrne took over the She-Hulk series. She got her own series, and it was let's not forget, She-Hulk was the first Marvel character, just major Marvel character, to break the fourth wall. It was a staple of her comic book series. But she definitely was in that aerobics TV exercise era of the 80s. So that's pretty cool. That's how she's going to look. So what we're going to do now is do some comparisons. Maya, calm down. All right, so the first and most obvious comparison is going to be the Iron Man retro card She-Hulk who was reviewed on the channel about a year ago when she came out. And the greens are definitely a little bit different, which is probably how they were able to better match the elbows and knees. And you know, that was the first attempt, and I get it. Again, this is still a great figure. Both of them are great figures. But I do like that they, you know, the green that they chose for this one just seems just a tad more comic accurate. But I still want to try the head on the alternate head on the other She-Hulk. And so we'll do that right now. All right, so we've got She-Hulk with the Fantastic Four, and this was a big kind of deal for her to make this character become one of the more prominent heroes in the Marvel Universe. It was a big step. She joined the Fantastic Four. Then thereafter, she became a mainstay of the Avengers for a good little bit. So she's gotten around the Marvel Universe. She's, you know, up there in the pantheon of the great heroes. And, you know, I love She-Hulk. I think she's great. And a lot of you do too, considering the views that she always seems to get on my channel. So we've got the Fantastic Four. Yeah, she didn't really serve with Ben, but, you know, in his place. And that's cool. And of course, you know, we can do the flame off swap out with good old Johnny here, just to have the whole thing. So now that we've done that, we can move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Marvel Legends Retro Card Fantastic Four She-Hulk. Hey, you know, I told you guys I was going to get this figure as soon as I saw it. The first one I saw, I grabbed. She is starting to make the rounds a little bit more. Like I said, I got her at GameStop. I guess it's like a fan channel exclusive. My local comic store is supposed to have her this week. But I got this one like last month. I just getting around to doing the review. So she's definitely out there, and you know, I certainly would suggest getting her. As far as the figure, if I think I gave the other one a 9, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this one's a 10. The skin tone is better. They corrected the issue with the knees and elbows, and she looks great as a member of the Fantastic Four. So, you know, I'm gonna say that this is a slight upgrade over the first version of the figure. So I'm gonna give it a better rank. So that's gonna do it for this one. We've got more Marvel Legends incoming. A couple more versus things to go over for sure. And we certainly hope you'll be around to join us. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. We want to, you know, raise our footing in the action figure YouTube community. Want you to be a part of it. And certainly want to hear your thoughts about this new She-Hulk in the comments. That's going to do it for this one. Again, thanks for clicking on this video. Appreciate the views. And see everyone on the next video. Till then, stay safe. Happy collecting. Peace.
The way I got it figured.